It's really kind of fun. The workouts are easy. You're not putting maximum effort. You're not exhausted. Hey guys, Mark McKillier here with Live Anabolic, and once again, I'm trying something a little different from my normal YouTube video style. Today, I want to get into some different ideas on how to get back into working out after you've taken off a long time. And this is going to hit home for a lot of guys because it happens to everybody. It happens to me on a regular basis. And the reason why we have to get back into it after taking off for a long time is because we all get sick and we all get injured, right? And so those are two obvious reasons why you're going to have to stop working out sometimes for months at a time. And then, of course, the third reason some guys need to get back into it after taking a long time out is because they just lost motivation and just quit working out. They didn't get sick. They weren't injured. They just said, screw it. I'm lazy and I don't want to work out. So today I'm going to give you several things and some good news and some mistakes and some solutions on how to get back into it. Because this happens to everybody, including myself, multiple times per year. This is not just every once in a blue moon. This is on a semi-regular basis. But before I get into all the little tricks and good news and mistakes, I want to just remind you that we have a fantastic Facebook group, guys. It's about 25,000 men now. And I'm the moderator, so I'm in there every single day answering questions. But it's not just me. It's all the other thousands of guys around the world chipping in and asking questions and answering each other's questions. And there's some hilarious guys in there with some great memes. So please check out the link below this video and join the group. Even if you're not a Facebook guy, join the group. Trust me, you will not regret it. All right. The good news about getting back into working out after you've taken a long time off is that your body, your muscles have not forgotten. All right. You might have read about this or heard about this or just experienced it before. And that is, it's much easier to rebuild your muscles and, for that matter, your cardiovascular system if you have been previously working out. If you previously had muscle mass, it's much easier to rebuild them than it is to build them from scratch the very first time. And the reason for that is because your body creates neuromuscular pathways when you're building muscle. And that means not only are you just growing bigger muscles, but you're also learning how to create that mind-muscle connection. And it's not just coordination and balance and things like that. It's your body, your brain has to fire neurons through your nervous system to force your muscles to contract. It's not necessarily something real easy. And when we're doing that, we're really contracting at maximum effort. And that's not something we normally do just in our daily lives, okay? So anyway, your body hasn't totally lost all those neuromuscular pathways. Even if it's been a year or two or three, okay? You still have those muscle fibers, but they have shrunk and they are weaker, okay? But they're still there. So that's the good news, guys. And so it makes it so much easier when we get back into it. Now, the problem, the mistakes that I see, and I tend to make these same mistakes myself, is that we try to just jump back in where we left off. And that's just physically not possible. So you need to have the right mentality or the right expectations about getting back into this. And of course, the longer you've been off, the longer it's going to take you to get back to where you were before the layoff. That just kind of goes without saying. So the question I always have for myself is, I'm curious how long it's going to take me to get back to where I was before I was sick or before I was injured. Typically for me, it's sickness. I'll get a cold. I've had COVID 4 times, kicked my ass all 4 times. And so I was always curious how long it was going to take me to get back my strength and muscle size after COVID. And guys, it took months. And I was frustrated. So if I'm frustrated, I guarantee you all are too. And it may not be COVID for you guys. It may be something like a cold, or it may be that you went on a 2-week vacation. And then when you came back, you didn't really get back into it. You took another 2 weeks off. So now it's been a month. All right. So let's set some realistic expectations. And when you get back into it, you can go back to your original routine, okay? You don't have to start and create a new routine. What you need to do is dramatically lower the intensity and volume level when you start back up. That's what I do. So I keep the same workout routine, but instead of doing, let's say, 20 sets that day, I might just do 12 or 14 sets. And on top of those, on top of that, the fact that I'm not doing nearly as much volume, I don't put much intensity into it. So instead of picking a heavy weight that I would normally use before I got sick or hurt or whatever, I typically start back with about 60% of what I was doing. So it should be a weight that's pretty easy to lift. All right. And on top of that, I don't go to exhaustion. I don't go to failure on any of my sets. So I'm not doing as many sets. I'm not going to failure or even close to failure. So the intensity isn't there. And I'm lifting lighter weights. So it's really kind of fun. The workouts are easy. You're not putting maximum effort. You're not exhausted. All right. And I've just learned to just suck it up and deal with my ego. I'm lifting much, much lighter weight. All right. And the workouts themselves don't take nearly as long because I'm not doing as much volume. And I keep track of it. All right. I keep track of the weights or percentage of weight that I'm using relative to my normal workouts before I got sick or injured. And so the first week back, I typically do the 60% method. 60% of everything, 60% of number of sets, 60% of the weight I typically use, 60% of the effort I put into my workouts. That's a pretty safe, easy, way to get back into it. All right. And it's kind of fun. I do that the whole week, not just for the first one or two workouts, the whole first week. Second week, all right, assuming everything's going fine, I'll kind of do about the 75% effort level. 75% the number of sets that I would normally do for that particular workout, 75% of the normal weight I would typically use on each individual exercise, and 75% of the intensity or the number of reps that I would do. Okay, and even then, I'm not real tired. I'm not killing myself. Okay, still kind of on cruise control, but I do that for the whole week, not just for a day or two. Okay, then the third week back, I might bump it up to 80, 85%. All right, fourth week back, typically around 90%. And then sometimes it might take me, my gosh, 7, 8 weeks or longer to get to the full 100% level where I was before I got sick or injured or took a long time off. And it really just kind of depends on how sick I was. Like I said, when I had COVID, I mean, the first time I had COVID, I couldn't touch a weight for 6 weeks. I was that screwed up. So when I got back, I was crazy weak and really out of shape. And it took me probably 2.5 months, maybe even 3 months to get back my strength and endurance. But guys, it's real straightforward. Just set your expectations right and just take it easy week after week. But each week, bump up the effort level and the volume level just a little bit. Now, on top of that kind of weekly ratcheting of effort and volume, you need to do one more thing. You need to have a structured plan, guys. I see way too many people on here kind of creating their own workout programs. And of course, Gary and I have created hundreds of videos right here on this YouTube channel, all kinds of exercises, all kinds of different workouts. But guys, none of those are workout plans. They're not workout programs. They're just daily workouts. Okay. They're ways, we create workouts or give you exercises that target certain muscle groups. All right. They're not to be followed as a weekly or monthly structured program. You need something way more involved than that. Okay. So do yourself a favor. Just click on the link below this video. Go to our website. We have, of course, we sell a bunch of supplements, but we also have some fantastic workout programs that Gary Walker and I designed. And we're both certified trainers, and we've both been doing this for decades and decades. And Gary's got some really killer workout programs. Typically, his are designed more for guys that like to work out at the gym, and my programs are designed more for guys who want to work out at home. So I have a really popular program called Fit After 50, if you haven't seen it or not already doing it. And it's designed to be done completely at home with nothing but dumbbells and resistance bands, nothing else. I shot all the videos of every exercise in the program right in my own house. Okay, so nothing fancy needed. But guys, do yourself a favor. When you're trying to get back into the workout routine after being off for a long, long time, you need to have a structured plan. So, buy one of ours or buy somebody else's. I don't care. I'm lying. I do care. But please, don't just try to wing it and do it yourself. And then finally, guys, the only way to really get back into it is to always stick with it and never give up on yourself.